When it comes to advanced movement, the hardest learning curve is knowing what moves to do and when to do them. Once you understand how to keep a centered crosshair using micro adjustments only, it'll actually simplify your ability to read and react with the proper move. Let's take this creative match for example. Visual audio is showing enemies behind me, so I need to hit a U-turn strafe. Upon doing so, I quickly spot the awkward angle my opponent is at. If I try to track my target here, we're well beyond micro adjustments. Instead, I need to make another slide, and this time to my right. Now we have a nice easy placement, and our opponent is clearly disoriented. Another enemy is to my left. I slide towards them, and this time my positioning is perfect, so I go straight for the KO. A lot of people think I'm just sliding to put on a show, which is absolutely true if I know the player is mid. When I'm up against a sweat, there's no time for horseplay. I have to be quicker and much more decisive in what moves I choose. But when done correctly, movement can work against anybody. What you're seeing here is a style of combat I originated from scratch, where movement controls the majority of your tracking. So naturally, when Nitro was added to the chapter, I cut my look sensitivity down by 6%. I mean, think about it. Nitro adds a significant increase to your movement speed, which essentially increases your tracking speed. All that's fantastic, but you have to create a proper balance by dropping your horizontal and vertical look sensitivity. When I survey the battlefield, I want stability amongst the chaos. The faster your movement speed, the quicker you'll need to make micro adjustments to your crosshairs. For example, the driver here just bailed out on their vehicle, but with a sharp awareness, I'm able to pinpoint him off to my left side. I turn his direction, then dash into a slide to create space. Now from the point of dashing to my slide, it took less than 2 seconds to lock my sights on the intended target. Here's another example. Look at my closeout speed. Then I hit a filthy cut inside. But if you take a look at my tracking, there's nothing more than micro adjustments. So a low sensitivity is going to make it feel effortless. Now the key word here is micro, which means small. But if you're using webby movement to its fullest potential, the only thing gargantuate, which is another word for giant, is how well you move from point A to point B. But that's it for now. As always, thank you guys for watching, and be sure to follow for more tips from Clipped.